Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Jewelry Pirate. This is Barbara. Sorry I missed the video yesterday. I had physical therapy and a couple of errands, and when I came out of physical therapy yesterday, I was just totally wiped. And I came back and I took a nap, and it was late to get a video up for tomorrow evening between supper and stuff. So accept my apology for not getting the video up, and we're going to finish it off today. This is the end of this 11-pound box that came from Pennsylvania Goodwill, and I've seen a lot of nice stuff in here, and like I said, I got a couple of my Russian brooches that I collect, and those I'll be keeping. Everything else, as far as I know up until this point, is available. If you ever see anything that you like in any of the videos, don't be afraid to contact me through text or email. All the information is down below. And let me remind you, if possible, I would like you to comment on the video. Tell me what kind of things that you would like to see. If you have any comments on what's in the video that would help me distinguish what something is, I'd appreciate that. Share the video. If you know any friends that would like to see an unboxing, please share the video. You can hit the bell. You can be notified anytime a new video comes up. Just hit all for the notifications. And trying to get a video out frequently now, so there'll be more stuff for you to look at. And finally, it doesn't cost you anything. Subscribe to the channel. That would really be appreciated. I'm trying to work my way back into the YouTube algorithm, and that would be very much helpful. After getting sick for so long and doing a little bit here and a little bit here, it kind of brought us away from the mainstream of the YouTube channel, jewelry people. So I'm just trying to work my way back in. So anything you could do would be helpful. So anyway, let's get started and see what the end has to bring. I'm going to move this over here. And we'll start with this first. Let me bring this out in case I need it. This here is just a basic little bangle. So that's going to go along with a couple other things that's going into. This was also sitting out. This is missing. It's a pin. It's cute, but it's missing some of the things that belong in here, and it's not great enough to go to the thrift that I turn around and give them. See, what I do with a lot of stuff, I don't even want to take and send junk to the thrift. I want them to have stuff that's wearable. So things like this, I either put them in a jar that things can be salvaged from, and that'll go to a different thrift. You know, these can all be harvested, and then jewelry that can be worn will go to another thrift, and this way here it doesn't end up in a landfill. So these are going to go along with a bracelet that I had from the other day that's a little stretched out. Okay, let's open this up and see what we got in here. Okay, we have more bangles. Some stretchy bracelets. This is really nice. Goes down quite far, so I would say it's probably decent size. The measurements across is 2 3/4 inches. It has sort of an alligator or snake type scale look on here. Inside, I think it's plastic. So we have that. It's not bad. And you can see how it changes pattern on here as it goes around. Okay, so there's that. We have this. This has got good stretch. There are stones missing. Maybe some, yeah, there's another one that's going to go into a thrift for, restoring or reclaiming. I right now don't have the time. I could probably use some of these pretty blue crystals. If they were green, I'd be sitting here pulling them all out. But this has got good stretch. I don't know why this should have never been put in here, but it happens. So this is going to go in that pile for that. This is a shell. This is very, very strong stretch. But this is kind of an oddity. This is a black in the shell, but these are mostly always about this wide. This is a very narrow one, and it's really kind of nice. So I would say it's black. It has some gray tones, but it also has some tones of like abalone. This is the first one in all the bags of jewelry that I've ever went through that I've seen one that is this size. And it's much nicer. It's not one that's going to pinch your wrist or anything. And like I said, it's shorter. And they really kind of try to match some of these up where one is wider at the top and shorter. So it's not bad. Okay. Very nice. Okay. This is glass. And this is white or opaque. It's not bad. So long as you take and roll it on and roll it off, I don't think you'll have very much problem with that. And then we have one that is red. And most of you know your reds and your oranges are a little harder to come by. These are a rondelle size, as are these. And I'm going to say these are 3 by 5. And these are going to be 5 by 7s, I think. One of these days I got to go and bring I call it my mock meter in here to measure all these stones for you, because these are rondelles. You're going to measure them this way and then measure them this way. So anyway, they go good together. They look nice together on the wrist. This has a little bit of an AB finish to it also. It's a cloudy, and if you look at it certain ways, you might see a little bit of AB. Okay. This is a nice sturdy copper rose gold color bangle. This is also 2 3/4 inches. This is way too large for me. Very, very nice. It looks like every one of the rhinestones is there. Very pretty. Okay. Then we have this. This is also a nice heavy piece. We've all seen these before. Made well. They wear well. This again is going to be big. 2 3/4 inches. And you can see it's got a lot of textures. Pattern going around. Very pretty. Now we have this. This is on fabric elastic. And this will fit a big wrist. Way too big for me. Very nice. These are, I think, metal pieces. It's heavy. And these are glasses. These are a topaz color, brown topaz. And they have an AB finish. This is very, 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 very pretty. Different, and as you can see, if you look at this, this is a fabric elastic, so it's going to last a long time. Okay. This here would go nice with this. This is very pretty. This is a clamper. I don't see any name inside of it, but it is very, very, very pretty. There is stones, and so far it looks good as far as the stones go. Yep. Very pretty. It's on a mesh. These are like branches and they've got flowers on them. They're different colors. And then little beads. Very, very nice. Okay, our next piece is this. This is brand new. It still has a tag on it. This is smaller. It's acrylic. It's a very, 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 very pretty pink. It's much stronger, true pink than what it's looking like in the camera. Really pretty. If I could get it up there, but still, it's not going to show the actual color that it is. Think of a true pink, like a Barbie pink. Not fluorescent or anything, just a pretty pink. And that's what this is. And then we have this piece, which is going to go into the jar, the restoration jar or a craft jar. So it's a shame. Okay, so we're done with these. And we wrap these in here. Take these off the table and put this down in the box. Okay, let's see what's in here. Wow, this is weird. This is pretty. Now this side of the bangle has metal on it. This side doesn't. But it doesn't look like there's any place where it would go. And none of these are part of that. This is a nice bangle. This is really good lucite. And I don't see any marks or anything in here where this would have been glued or anything. Yeah, let me do a measurement on this. Again, 2 3/4. I wish it was a little smaller because I think I would like. Oh, wait a minute. This is another bracelet. It's inside. Duh. Well, I guess we all can make mistakes. So this is large. Too large for me. It's this would go nice with that other pink bracelet. This has I don't know if you can see it, how you can see through clear. It's almost like somebody put the stuff in the lucite. Like you can see it pretty good here. But this, see this pink? This showing up true. That's the exact color of the pink in that bracelet. Okay, this is a nice bracelet. All right, so this is what was inside there, looking like it was part of the bracelet. This is definitely smaller. Oh, you got a small wrist. This is 2.5. This is what this looks like. And we have this. It appears that all the rhinestones are there. It's probably about the quality of a paparazzi, even though it's pretty. It would be a nice thing to wear to go out to eat in summer, like an open-air restaurant or something. It's pretty, but it's not anything special. Here's another. This bracelet here could possibly go with those other two that were in the last batch. This looks like a greenish color is the background. Again, we're talking about brass color. It's pretty, it's different. You could probably put the big one on the outside, the clamper one, the inside, and put each one of these on the other side. So, these are those skull tone ones. This looks like it's peeling. So what I'm going to do with these, I'm going to add these to the jar. These are pretty. These are a shame. I could probably put a touch of glue on that to let it go down. Because they're very pretty. They're intertwined. Yeah, I'm going to try to do that because they're nicely made. They're not lightweight. They're not something that's going to bend or anything. Pretty. Just needs a little touch of the glue right there. And we'll be fine. I'm going to fix that. So that's all we have in this group. Okay. Take this off. We got one more package and then we're going to be finished with the. Okay, let's see what we have in here. Well, look at all this interesting stuff. This is another Russian. This is something that I don't have. Let me bring this up here so you can see what I'm talking about. I'm trying to get it to hook back up. Okay. There we go. It's a key ring. And it's got the little, what do you call them? The little dolls, the little babushkas. All hand painted. These are the things that looks like the center of the nesting dolls. This would be one that would be about the smallest one, but it's made into a key ring. I would never use it as a key ring because I would chip it all and make it look nasty, but I'll put it with the two that I got already in this bag because I don't have anything like this. I have the safety pins with the little dolls hanging off of it, the different size of dolls. Put this over here. All right. Let's see what we got here. We have a memory wire bracelet. That's very pretty. All the stones are there. It's acrylic. It's lightweight. It's pretty. This will fit anybody's wrist. It's a good size. Very, very pretty. It's got the little dangles hanging off of each side. So it's finished off nicely. And the blue is true in the camera. Okay, then we have one of these stretch bracelets, and the stretch is good on this. All these individual roses. So the stretch is good. Usually I see these and they're not put together as well as this, so this is kind of pretty. You know, it's pure costume, but it's nice. Let's move some of this stuff, sort it out as far as what this is and what that is. I think we got some brooches in here. Definitely a few. So we're going to look at all these. This is a bracelet. Let's see if everything's here. This is older. Okay, it's got a fold over clasp. And then the chain with a spring ring clasp. This has got something written on here. Let me see if it has a name that I can recognize. This is Coro. I think, yeah, it's Coro. So anyway, there's the clasp. And then it has the chain. So this is a nice old vintage piece of jewelry. Put that over here. And then we have this really super pretty. These are all rhinestones on the outside edge. This is small. I don't see where. I'm not going to get it on my hand unless it opens up somewhere. This is gorgeous. Rhinestones here, and then in the middle here. Let's see if I can tell what color these are. They're red. Very dark red, the ones in the middle. Let me see here. You need a small wrist. Teenager. Oh, I'd love to wear this. It's so pretty. It's made so well. I don't see any. If you got a real tiny wrist and you want a really pretty piece of jewelry. Look at this. Can you see how beautiful that is? I wish there was some way to open it. I mean, it looks like there should be, but no. This is gorgeous. There's another part here. I'll have to look it over, but I don't think so. This would be a nice gift for somebody young. Chain. Okay. Wow, look at this thing. This is made well. This is heavy duty. I'm looking at it as far as stones. I do not see any stones at all missing. It's an oval, so it's not going to dance around on your wrist. It's got a Mabe type pearl in the center. This is really, really gorgeous. These are all peridot colors. And then you've got some that have an AB. These are plain on the outside of the petals. And then the ones that are in here, they're also peridot colored, but they have a finish on them with yellows and blues and pinks. It's very, 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 very pretty. Okay, this is nice. Let's see here. Wow, we got some nice things here. Looking for something here. Here we go. Here's the earrings. You clip on. that matches, it's a set that matches the Coro bracelet. Very nice. Very, very nice. I'll put them to the side. We have a pin. This needs a good clean, and I'm not sure if this is plastic or porcelain. It feels more like porcelain, but it could be resin. It's very pretty. Okay, let's see, put that in a pin. We have this. This is just a very delicate bracelet with, these are shell, different sizes on them, and very pretty. Then it's got the chunks of the, so it's very good. All right. These are earrings. These are pretty. I don't see anything written on them. Clip-ons. This is the way they would go on. It's this way. Very, very pretty. Okay. Turn these all over so I can get everything right. This is a nice piece here. This is old. Very old. Wait till I show you that. You're going to love it. Okay, we have these clip-on earrings. They have these are classic. They have the comfort pads on them. They don't even look like they're old, but they were in there. They look like new. They're not signed anywhere that I can see. I don't have my glasses on, so that doesn't help. But these are very, very, very pretty. They're not, they're made really well. This is a fabric that's going around here that's covered, and then you've got the silver in the center and gold on the outside. They're really, really beautiful shape for their age. Very special pair of earrings. They will be comfortable too. This is a pair of earrings that are articulated, and they are a flower. I want to look at them and see if I see any markings on these. I don't think so. They might be pewter. These are very, very, very pretty. So what you got here is, it's articulated here, and there's like a leaf on the top, and then a couple of flowers, and then the dangle leaf down here. And they're on that type of a lever back. Very, very nice. And then we have these, which these are inside, outside hoops. These are pretty. And they're a topaz blue. So if you look at them here, they have the topaz on the outside here, and then if you look in here, inside has got the topaz in it also. Very nice, nicely made, and they pop in really easy. Let me look and see if I see anything on here. These are beautiful. They're made really, really nice. I don't see anything on them. Let me put them back together again. But these are pretty. These are very, very, very beautiful earrings. Okay. Here's a really gorgeous flower. This opens up. I'm going to break my nails. Here we go. It's got a perfume inside of it. I'm looking. This is well made. I would think this is Avon. There we go. I was going to say I would think that this would be Avon. Yeah. Look at how pretty this is. And then it opens up and it has the perfume in it. And believe it or not, the perfume still smells good. And all the enameling on here is really, really nice. Yeah, it smells good. Nothing ostentatious. Very, very, very light. And it doesn't smell like old perfume would smell. It smells good. This is really nice. Okay. This is gorgeous. I don't see no signature on this. This is a leaf. And in here there's all little pieces, little beads, like turquoise colored beads. There's the back. I don't see anything on the back. High quality, made, really gorgeous. Okay. And then we have this. It's got an old-fashioned type pin on the back. This is coral color. I think it's an acrylic. I like the way this is all bent into shape. Gives this pin a lot of dimension. Here's the back. I don't see no name. I wish I did because it's made well. I can see where the price tag was here. Really, really nice. Okay, next one. This is an earring. Let's see who these are. These are beautiful earrings. They're silver tone and gold tone. And that just says, this is Sarah Coventry, patent pending. These are really pretty. So the inside of the leaf is the gold, and on the outside is all trimmed with the silver tone. There's the backs. I think these might have the comfort things on them too. It's hard to move. Yes, these are the original Sarah Coventry. Things in the back. It has the nice comfort thing also on the earring itself besides the things there. Very, 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 very pretty. So we have those. Okay, now I have this. All the stones are here. This is the stone that goes in there, but it's loose. This has got to be glued in there. It does have some verdigris in the one corner here, which I will have to work on. The backs of these, let's see, they look, no, they're not open. And I don't see no markings on it, but this is a pretty brooch. I will get this cleaned up if I can and get this stone put in there. There you go. It'll be great once I put that in there. Very, very, very nice. Get it cleaned up and then put that in there. Okay, let me get these out of here. This is a really nice pin, old. I don't see a name, but you can see how pretty this is. This is the top of the brooch. And there's the pin. Then we have this one. This one shows some wear, but it's also very nice. And this has got a signature on it. Somewhere here, let me see. This is also a Sarah Cub. I have some stuff that might help that. And then we have this. Let me see if I can put this. A lot of brooches. I'm surprised to see all these brooches and all this vintage stuff in this last part of this. Very pretty pin. I don't see a signature on that, but the backs are open on these rhinestones here. And the pin is going just the way you see it here. Okay. So that's how it would be pinned, or if you want to pin it like this or like this, you could too. The way that this is made, you could also take and put this on a necklace. A necklace would go right through that. So there you go. That's a really beautiful piece of jewelry right there. Okay. This is nice. I don't know who this is. Get that put. I hate having these things open and then they pinch you. So just close it. This is like a filigree. This is made really well. I don't see a signature on it. All the rhinestones, all the peridot rhinestones are on there. This is all kinds of filigree work. And it's got a peridot rhinestone down there. Let me just get a quick peek, see if I see anything on here. Close up. I don't. I'm really shocked because this is a beautifully made pin. This is gorgeous. Okay. Now we have this pin. This one's going to go into, this has got a lot of stuff that's missing on it. I'm going to put this into the bucket. Put that over there. All right, now I have two pins here. This one's broken. This is going to go into the bucket. The part that the pin goes into is off, but the stone can be harvested. And this one, let's see if I see anything on this. This has got some verdigris on it. This definitely needs some help. Sometimes people don't take care of their jewelry, and it's really a shame. I got this moving now, so this is what this looks like. Beautiful stone, and it's prong set, little circle pin. Okay, and we have this pin. I don't see a name on this, but this is all cable work and different stones. Really pretty pin. I'm getting pins here that this could just be wiped and it'll look a lot better. It's got dirt. Let's see, when I pushed it, you can still see the dirt underneath. So once it's picked, that's really pretty. Okay. And three more. We'll do this one here first. This one's gorgeous. This is tiny but gorgeous. Tiny but mighty. This is marcasite. This is very old. It's marked sterling, not 925. There's an amethyst in the middle of it. Gorgeous, gorgeous little pin. This would be really, really nice on a lapel. If you wear a shirt, I could think of numerous things to do with this. This would also be good if it was hung like this from a chain. It is so pretty. And I think all the marcasites are in there. I don't see anything missing. And we know, wait a minute. Nope, they're all there. We know that it's definitely an older piece because it's a really nice amethyst. It says sterling on it and not 925. And it also has a mark, but I don't recognize the mark. Very, very, very pretty. Okay, let's do these other two here, and then I got a special one to show you. Something that I've never seen before. This is just a... Give me a second here. I'm going to end up busting my fingernails. Well, this is a locket. There's got to be a place to get this open at. I don't want to stick anything really big in here. Let me see here. Here we go. Here's the locket. It's not old. It doesn't have any pictures in it. There's the back. Just needs a cleaning. That's all dirty. It's not ruined in the metal. It's just dirty. It needs to be cleaned up. Okay, now this one is really pretty. Let's see here. This is very old. Here we go. Okay. So this is what this looks like. These are all teeny, 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 tiny pearls going around. And this is a stone. It's open in the back. And then it's got this flower thing on here. This also needs to be cleaned up so you can see it. But all the pearls are there. And it's got a black relief underneath the flowers that are going around the side. This is very old and very pretty. Okay, and our last one is very, very old. And I have to look at this closer. I don't know how you do this with this, but this is, you can see how far the pin goes back. This is really an old, it has a C-clasp, a bunny mechanism here, and a bar. And this is the pin. And if you look at these pictures in here, you can actually tell how old. These are glass. This is not no plastic stuff. And I have to sit down and look at this closer and see if I see any kind of markings on it. But look at how far out this pin goes. Really far. And like I said, it's a C-clasp. This is a very, very special pin. Especially, you know it's old when it's got glass in it because they wouldn't do that today. And this must have been some like maybe a grandmother's pin. These are two girls. I know this one here looks like a boy, but it's a girl. She got a ponytail in the back. So very nice. These both move. So I don't know if that has something to do with that. Maybe you could change the picture. I'm not sure. I'm not going to mess with it because I don't want to break it. It's too precious and too beautiful. So anyway, that was the last item in this bag. And I want to thank all of you for going on this long journey with me, going through all of these parts. I think there was 4 altogether. And I think there was some very, very beautiful and some very, very interesting things in here. I particularly love these. In here, in this part, I like these earrings. I think these are really nice. These earrings I love. They were just so classic. This ain't no words to even describe that. This one here, it looks like a gaudy piece, but it's not. It's well made. It's got some weight to it. It's very pretty. This I got to clean up a little bit to see exactly what this is. And I'm going to finish fixing that. And also in here, this is A1 piece is kind of nice and unique with the sachet in the center. Lots of nice stuff in the Coro set with the earrings, which is in here, right here. So this has a little bit of wear to it, but it's still an old pin. Some very nice pieces. So anyway, thank you for letting me share all this with you. I'm going to show you some stuff in a different type of box. I'm going to show you probably some earrings next. And then we'll dig out another box probably in a couple of weeks that we can go through together, sight unseen stuff. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. And again, thank you for spending the time with me. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you again soon. Sooner than you think. And again, accept my apology for missing yesterday because of not feeling so well. And it's so hot here. And it just wipes you out. So you all take care. Stay praying for the people in Texas. And keep them in your thoughts. All those poor kids and adults and stuff. Families are all broken up. Okay, everybody, you take care now. Bye-bye.